Thanks for watching. Here at Econ Learning, our goal is pretty simple. We're all about making e-learning easy for everyone. So whether you're new to course development or you've been doing it for years, we're here to help you build better and more effective learning. Check us out at uconlearning.com. In this video, we're going to turn our attention to closed captioning. So many of you are familiar with how closed captioning works in Storyline, and when you have those added to a course, it's easy to turn those on or off.
We're happy to have you here. Before you start your journey with this awesome organization, we'd like you to
So just by selecting the CC button on the player, you can easily toggle closed captioning on or off. But recently, questions have surfaced around, I would like for closed captioning just to be on. I don't want the learner to have to turn it on. I want it to be on from the beginning, and then they can toggle it off if they don't want it. So the default setting is that they're off, and they wanted the default setting to be on. We've seen that question happen a couple of times. So there are a couple of ways you can approach that. I'm just going to show you the one that we would recommend. So I'm going to go back out into Storyline. And in here, I am going to be looking at variables. So closed captioning is determined by the value of a true-false variable in Storyline. So if you're not familiar with where to find those variables, you can come up here in the upper corner. There's a Manage Project Variables icon there, and you can select this to open up the variables window. And the two options are project variables and built-in variables. And so you can see how you can toggle back and forth between those. These are variables you've created, the project variables, when you built the course. The built-in variables are the variables that Articulate has provided for you. And there are several of those in here. And the one that we're looking at today is going to be found down here. And it's going to be called Player Display Captions. And you can see that that default value is false, which means the captions will be turned off at the very beginning of this course. We're just going to adjust this default value to true. So therefore, the captions will be turned on instead of off at the beginning of the course. So now I'll preview this slide. And you'll be able to see at the very beginning, without me having to toggle the closed captioning on,
We're happy to have you here. Before you start your journey,
that the closed captioning is present. So if you want the feature where the closed captioning is on by default, the easiest solution is to go ahead and adjust the starting value of that display closed captioning true-false variable.